An angle is a figure which is formed by two rays or lines that share a common endpoint. Hi, I'm Lexy Connolly.
My name's Carlin Lee.
I'm Darius Farhoumand.
And we are Angles.
Angles was a group that was founded last year. It was sort of an experimental project going into like how we of three different sort of musical backgrounds could come together and create a unique, interesting musical taste, sound world, as well as exploring different genres. So for example, I'm a bassoonist. I play mostly classical music. My friend Lexy is a wonderful singer who has a lot of experience in the classical voice world as well as in some musical theater. And our friend Carlin is a jazz pianist who has played with some really great people all over the world. And it's sort of an interesting little phenomenon that we have going here, where we have an interesting group putting unique spins on the standard rep as well as taking rep that we don't necessarily consider viable for a group like this and making it accessible. And
We got together as music educators first because we realized, despite how busy we get with teaching, we still need to be actively performing and growing in that area of our musicianship so that we can pass it on to our students. What we didn't realize is how unique of an experience this would be.
Yeah, and we found that as we start working on a piece of music, we all have a different perspective that we look at this piece of music with. So we've all been able to bring in our unique perspectives to kind of make the music that we work on shine in a different way than I think a lot of different ensembles would. During our time at NYU together in the music education program, we also kind of started to realize we didn't have as many opportunities to perform in smaller ensembles as maybe we wished we could. And so we decided to find opportunities ourselves to perform music that we were passionate about and that we could collaborate on in a unique way and in a way that kind of tailored to our different needs and our different strengths.
So after a lot of experimentation with kind of creating a repertoire, we needed opportunities to perform. So we started out contacting our professors and seeing if we could play for their classes. And then we had opportunities in upstate New York, and we had opportunities locally around New York City to perform, and it was really great. And one of our last projects that we did before ending our kind of concert season is actually going to a recording studio. So this EP is the result of that. And we're super excited about it. It's really special. We came in not just wanting to record, oh, here's a song that we play well, let's record it, you know. Our music goes beyond just being played well. The very first track you'll hear is actually an original arrangement that we did, kind of flexing the fact that this ensemble doesn't have much repertoire written for it. So you'll hear our arranging abilities on the very first track.
the second piece on the EP, it was an even further departure from a simple arrangement or orchestration. We actually got in touch with a renowned composer and a member of our faculty at our school, Dr. Stephen Rosenhaus, and commissioned a new work. He was very interested and very happy to sort of collaborate with us in this way, and he created a fascinating four-minute work.
The last track on our EP, L'Invitation au Voyage, is actually written for bassoon, piano, and voice, and it was actually the first piece that we worked on together by Manuel Chabrier. And it was kind of the piece that brought us together and helped us to find our sound together. It's a very interesting piece of music, nothing like anything I'd ever sung before. Just the texture of it and kind of the emotions from all of the different instruments kind of weaving in and out together. I think it was an excellent piece for us to kind of get to know each other as musicians in a small group.
This whole project was really, it started out as an experiment, but it became a beautiful experience. I don't know, I imagine Lexy and Carlin would agree with me when I say that I absolutely loved putting this project together throughout this year, and I would love to find a way to continue to do it. You know, I'm not really necessarily as much invested in the playing a million things and trying to find ways to put out, but more so like I feel as though I can express myself comfortably with these guys, and they've also become good friends.
And in this day and age of streaming and YouTube, we understand it's not the economic choice to buy your music anymore. However, we're not offering just music that you can listen to or a pretty video that was wonderfully edited by my colleagues. We're offering you a chance to support something that you might take a stand in and believe in, which is breaking boundaries in music making, supporting music educators who still fight to protect the time to be performers as well as diversity in ensembles and diversity in repertoire.
So we really hope you enjoy Angles. Thank you so much.